Here at the DMEXCO exhibition and conference in Cologne is Raphaël Rodier. He's the co-founder of Ogury, which is a global ad tech company. Thank you for joining us today. Bienvenue, I should say, even though maybe I should say willkommen. I wanted to ask you, you created the first ad engine driven by user choice. What's new in that since you launched this, and where are we going next with it?
Actually, this is not very new to us, because we like to say that we are grounded in privacy, fueled by data, but grounded in privacy. And you know, being in that company for quite a long time now, I can tell you that privacy has been at the heart of everything that we've done. We used to be user-centric, but we're asking the consent to the user before gathering everything. And very quickly, we've seen that asking the consent, the acceptance rates was dropping. So we've seen that privacy was going to be the big thing. And this is probably something that we're going to see also with Google, you know, giving back the power to the users.
Since it decided not to get rid of the cookie.
Yeah, I think that everyone is saying that's a big U-turn. That might be perceived as a U-turn by Google, but I think at the end the outcome will be the same, you know, because we can anticipate that most of the people, they're going to opt out. And that's why, you know, now, you know, everything that we are doing is completely privacy first, because we don't rely on any identifiers. All the data that we are gathering, we are leveraging the data to qualify the asset and the destination rather than the user itself.
So I was going to say, what is the difference then between privacy and persona?
So the main difference is that in the past, like I was saying, it was all about the users, gathering that data, tying the data to the user directly. Now what we are seeing is that we are leveraging our data layers. One of them is the zero-party data, that is privacy first. Just for you to know, the zero-party data is the consumer that share proactively the information with the brand or with the company. So it goes even further in terms of privacy. It's not a consent. And today we are leveraging those data layers to create the personas. And the personas is not about the users. It's just about defining a group of audience, a group of people that's going to be relevant for the brands to target.
Well, there are a lot of ad ecosystems out there already, you might say. Is it ripe in the air for consolidation, this side of the business?
Of course, that's being in DMEXCO and looking at all the ad tech companies. I think it's an asset to see so many companies providing, you know, some great value proposition. I assume that some consolidation will happen, you know, in the coming month. We are confident and we think that we are only scratching the surface. Our objective is to keep on helping our brands, partners, you know, to match the right audiences in a world where the signals are shrinking. And as long as we manage to navigate in that new world and we are supporting, you know, our brands, I think that the future can be bright to us.
So you're here at DMEXCO, it's the end of day one, quite a busy day by all accounts. What have you been picking up from it? What sort of conversations have you been having and what are you learning?
So I had the chance to attend to some conferences this morning, like Microsoft, Google. It's all about AI, a lot, you know, a lot about privacy as well. That's probably the two main themes for this one. It's interesting to see that the coming month would be probably, you know, a big fight, you know, between Google and Microsoft on who's going to have the most innovative AI technology. So that's probably, you know, one of the main things that is new to that DMEXCO. And privacy, like I was saying, you know, with the last announcement from Google, I think the people, they really want to understand, will it be a big U-turn and change for the industry? Or actually, would it be the same trend as what we see today, like we have already 50% of the open internet without any signals?
Last question, you're French, but your company's based in London.
Yeah.
So is London the ad tech center of the world?
I think that's probably one of the best places to be. Of course, you know, we had the Brexit recently and some people thought that it could have been less the case. What I see today is that London is still a very global place, and this is a place where companies like us, we have to be. If you expect to start getting some global discussion with brands and agencies, you know, this is where it should happen. That's one of the 25 offices that we have opened so far. We have the chance to be in 18 markets, several offices in the US as well. But UK, of course, is a great place to be for a company like us.
And very last question, the theme here at DMEXCO is prompting the future. What can you tell us about what's coming next from Ogury in the next few months?
So that might be a tricky question. I cannot reveal everything, but so first of all, I think we're going to keep on doing what we are doing, meaning that helping the brands, you know, in that era with less and less signals to match their audiences. One of the other big projects that we have is to partner differently with the agency, with our main clients, and to start having some technological partnership with them to be fully embedded, you know, in their own solutions. And we're going to have something in 2025 that might be a big, probably the biggest launch that we have done so far with our own platform. But I cannot say more today about this platform or about the timeline. It's already a lot.